guys, today I am back to film my January empties video. This month definitely did go a little bit better than the last 2 months. I still have a ton of stuff laying around though that is almost finished but not quite. So I think the next couple months is just going to be a lot of empties because I'm going to be really trying to focus on my Project Pan stuff and the stuff that is almost empty. So I'm just going to grab out of the bag and kind of start. This is something I had mentioned in another video and I wanted to talk about it, but I kind of forgot. I think it was my what I got for Christmas video. But this is the Victoria's Secret Ultra Rich Cream Wash and Shea Cotton Moisture Complex. I got this for Christmas from my dad's girlfriend. This is probably the weirdest but coolest body wash I've ever owned besides the Wish ones. It literally looked like a lotion. It was just like a white, really creamy, kind of thick consistency. It looked like a lotion. My boyfriend was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like, "I'm going to use my body wash." And he's like, because I was taking it down to the shower, and he's like, "That's lotion." And I'm like, "No, it's my body wash." And I showed him and I made him use it like the next time he took a shower. I love it. It really is super moisturizing. Like I said, it's really weird because it even comes out and applies kind of at first like a lotion. But eventually it does start to lather and suds up. The only thing I didn't like about this was the scent. So I wonder if maybe they have more of these in different scents. I don't know. The shea just kind of smelled weird. I cannot think of how to explain it. I don't know. I'm just not really a huge fan of it. I don't know. That's the only thing about it I didn't like though. Otherwise it was pretty cool and I really liked it. Next, my boyfriend actually used this, but I still wanted to just show it. It's the Bliss Fat Girl Slim Arm Candy. So this is another product that the rep was talking about when she came to our store like forever ago. But she was talking about how people get these little red bumps on the back of their arm, and a lot of it is just because they're not exfoliating enough. It has like a medical term to it. I just cannot think of it right now. But that's what my boyfriend has. It's just from not exfoliating the back of his arms enough, so he gets kind of like, the little red bumps are actually like little ingrown hairs. But she said that this would help with that. There was only enough in here for him to really do both of his arms, and that was it. So I don't think he really saw any results, but he only got to use it once. So, I mean, it's something I'd buy again if he saw results with it, but yeah. He didn't really say anything though about it being like slimming or anything like that. I do want to say too, she said that the Fat Girl Slim line has like caffeine in it. He didn't mention anything about that really either, because she did tell us to not put those products on before bed since they do have caffeine in them, but I mean, he didn't mention anything about it, so I guess it was fine. I finally finished this up. This is the Matrix Design Pulsed Mega Dust Volume Texturizer. I miss the Design Pulse line. They had such cute names, and some of the products were really, really good, but Matrix discontinued them. This Mega Dust was one of my favorites. It's literally a white powder that you just sprinkle out onto your hair, kind of almost like a dry shampoo, but the thing is once you start working it into your roots, it's just like, they just like stick up. Like there's just so much volume to them. It does make your hair feel gritty and, you know, like it has product in it. So it's really a product maybe a little bit better for if you're doing an updo or if you are on second or third day hair. But texturizing powders are just one of my favorite products. I feel like I don't really see a lot of people talk about them, but they are amazing. Like I said, great for second and third day hair. You might not love them so much for first day hair, but second and third day hair, they're awesome because they work like a dry shampoo almost, but then they're like a volumizing powder, and you do have to kind of work them in. You can't just sprinkle it on and go. You do have to work them in a little bit. They almost turn kind of liquidy a little bit when you start working them in a little bit. I finished up this Paul Mitchell Moisture Supercharged Moisturizer Intense Hydrating Treatment. I don't really feel like this did a whole lot for my hair. I usually kind of stay away from Paul Mitchell because I don't feel like they just do very much of anything for my hair. Except for maybe styling products, but I mean shampoo and conditioner wise, I just don't like them. But I bought this because I have my purple toning shampoo and it definitely works. It's the Joico one, but it kind of makes my hair feel a little bit dry. So I usually like to throw a moisture treatment on right after and let it sit on for a few minutes and rinse it out. That and the purple shampoo can be really intense sometimes. So I feel like this can kind of help, I don't know, make it a little bit less intense. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like it did a whole lot, so I probably won't get that again. I really want to go back to my Joico moisture mask, but I don't know if my hair has, because my hair got really used to it and it wasn't working very much, so I'm kind of afraid to go back to it because I don't want it to not work. Next is the Neutrogena Ultra Light Cleansing Oil. This is kind of hit or miss. I don't want to say I won't repurchase it again. It's just that I prefer the Philosophy Purity one. I can use the Purity one in the shower, which I really like, and this does not work like that. This has to be put on dry skin and then rinsed off. Whereas the Purity one, I can get my face wet and use it in the shower and it removes my makeup totally fine. This just wasn't like that, so I always had to put this on right before I hop in the shower and then get in and rinse it off. Or I'd have to use it at night and, you know, go through all that. But I don't know, it smelled really nice. It smelled like cherries, which I think some people kind of liked and some people didn't. It is a little strong, I will say that. So if you're super sensitive to scents, I might stay away from that one. I do like, though, that it had a pump, because the Philosophy one was like the disc tops where you push the thing down and it flips up, and that was actually a lot messier. So I do like that this had a pump that makes it a little easier and a little less messier. So that was nice. Next is the Kenra Platinum Dry Texture Spray. This was a love-hate relationship with it. I kind of remember mentioning it in a favorites video, and I don't remember what product it was. I think just my dry shampoo. But I remember if I paired it with a certain product, it worked really well. Otherwise, on its own, it just really wasn't fantastic. I was looking for something to replace a different texture spray that I had tried a while ago, and I just haven't found anything as good. I didn't like this that much, though, so I'm not going to repurchase it. The one thing it was really nice for, though, is that when I put my hair up in a bun or a ponytail, it likes to just be very slick and, like, right up against my head, kind of, I guess, like really slicked back looking. This kind of helps with that and doesn't make it look quite so slicked back. So it is nice for like buns and updos and stuff, but other than that, I just really kind of didn't like it. So next is this Juliet Has a Gun perfume. This was just an old Birchbox sample that I've been meaning to finish for months and never got around to. It smells really good. It reminds me of one of the Elizabeth and James Nirvana perfumes. I think it's the black one. That's kind of what it reminded me of. So it was really good. I would repurchase it, but I mean, I have a feeling I'll probably just stick with the Nirvana one, so I like that one. I also finished up a Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I feel like these are almost always in my empties. I fly through these, but I love them so much. They are my favorite setting powder. I finished up an Aveeno Positively Radiant Makeup Removing Wipe. These I really, really like. They're very, very moist. I know, I'm sorry I said moist. Shoot, I keep saying it. But they are really good. They're really good about taking off makeup. I did try to use them with my cleansing oil, but they're like too wet to use with the cleansing oil. So they're really good on their own. I would repurchase these, but the only thing that's kind of holding me back is I think these were kind of pricey and then you only get 25 wipes. So that was a little bit, I don't know. I like when you get like 30 wipes. I know that's kind of weird, but the other body wash that this last month we just loved was the Wish Bath and Body Gel, and this is in Vanilla Mint. This is so good. I wish they would come out with this scent permanently because it's like a really nice sweet mint scent. And it actually has like a cooling feeling too, which is kind of nice. The only thing about it is the consistency was really runny, so I feel like anytime we opened it, like a ton would come pouring out, more than we wanted. But otherwise, really good. I actually have already repurchased this brand, their body wash. I repurchased it in coconut though, so I don't know if it's going to have the same cooling sensation or if that was just like for the mint, but that one is really good. I have the body butter and the shaving cream left in the Vanilla Mint too, so I'm kind of glad I have those. I'm throwing away my Real Technique sponge. This one just looks really gross. I don't know why, but whenever mine dries, it gets like little dimples in it. Well, my new one doesn't, but this one did. I don't know. I think it's like the matte foundation that I use it with. It just like makes the sponge shrivel up like that. But this is gross. I'm gonna throw it away because I have like 2 or 3 more, so I don't need that one. I finished up this Too Faced Hangover RX replenishing face moisturizer. This was nice. I went through a phase where I really liked it, but then towards the end I was just like, there's other things I like better. My Smashbox Primer Water I think works a little bit better for me. It's more hydrating, I think, and it obviously applies a lot faster. So I'd probably be sticking with that and not really going with that one. I have this in here, but it's not really an empty. It's my Rimmel Lasting Finish foundation. I dumped this in a MAC bottle, but I just could not get it out of this bottle anymore. So I'll show you how much I have left, but I mean, there's really not a lot, like just that little bit towards the bottom there. That like half an inch, I'd say. So this has been going pretty quickly. I've been trying to pan that, but I just had to take it out of the bottle. It just wasn't coming out. So this I'm tossing just because I think it's getting old and I don't really want to hold on to it a whole lot longer. It's the Key West Aloe Save a Tan After Sun Moisturizer. This is phenomenal. I really do like this, but I don't know. I am having a hard time getting it out of the bottle, and I don't know. It had a really nice scent to it, like a coconut. I don't know. It makes me think of being like on a beach vacation. It's kind of like a coconut scent to it, but it just kind of is changing scent a little bit, and the consistency seemed a little weird last time it came out of the packaging. So I'm just deciding to toss it. It was just a Birchbox like little thing sample. This is the Wella, I don't even know what, Elmi? I don't even know. This is the Dry Me Dry Shampoo. Got this as free gratis from work. Used it, it was fine, but again, nothing, I didn't think it was anything that special. So I probably won't repurchase this. I don't know. There just wasn't anything special about it, so. This is my NYX Microbrow Pencil in Taupe. Finished this up, sadly. I learned that the other day. I went to I took one break from my dip brow really this last month, one or two, and I put my brow gel on, and then I went to go kind of fill in any more like sparse areas with this, and I realized it wasn't twisting up and that I was at the end of my rope with this thing. It was gone. So that was really sad. I don't know. I know I'll repurchase it, but I don't know how soon I'll repurchase it because I am panning my dip brow. But I do kind of miss it for those days where I want more natural looking brows. So I don't know. I finished up an Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. I love these. I love the Squeezy 2 packaging. I don't like the doe foot ones that they've come out with. So I don't know what I'm going to do when I finally run out of little samples of this, but I think I have 2 more of these little sample size ones. So I have enough to keep me going for a little while. I finished up this Dr. Brandt Pore Dermabrasion Pore Perfecting Exfoliator. There was only enough in here for one use, and honestly, I don't remember anything spectacular about it, which kind of upset me because I love the Dr. Brandt, the Pores No More Pore Refiner, like primer almost, and I wanted to try some of the other products, so I was excited when I got this, but with one use, I just really couldn't tell any difference with it. It was a pretty gentle exfoliator though, so that was kind of a little bit disappointing as well. Next is this Peter Thomas Roth Mega Rich Intensive Anti-Aging Cellular Eye Cream. Holy cow, I have had this forever. I seriously think I've had this for a year and a half. I don't know. It's been a while, and I am so glad to see it gone. It's a very, 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 very moisturizing eye cream, which is really nice, but I don't know. I don't feel like I saw really any anti-aging benefits with it other than it's just super moisturizing. So, I'm probably not going to buy that again because Peter Thomas Roth gets pretty pricey pretty fast. So, this is the Pure Minerals Big Look Mascara. I don't think I finished this. I think I just decided to throw it away. I don't know. I just do not like this mascara. It gets very clumpy really fast, but you can kind of see the bristles there. It's just really short and messy, and I don't like this. It's actually really hard to get in and out of the tube too. I don't know. I just didn't like this. It has argan oil in it, which sounds like it'd be like super nice and like make your lashes super soft, but if anything, I feel like it kind of made my lashes worse. Because on this eye, I had one eyelash that was like super duper long, And within a couple weeks of wearing that mascara, that eyelash, I don't know if it fell off or broke off. I think it broke off, but I was just like not happy about that. And then just 2 more things. Another Dr. Brandt product. This is the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion Skin Exfoliant. This was better. A little more of a deluxe size sample, so I did get to try it out. But this one was a little bit nicer. I did kind of like this one. I don't know though if I like it enough that I would repurchase it, but it wasn't bad. I wouldn't be upset if I got another sample size of it. I just don't think I like it enough to repurchase it. And then lastly, my Benefit Gimme Brow. I've been holding on to this for like the last couple months, even though I know it's pretty much gone. I will usually start with this and then I'll go in with the Ulta one over top, because for some reason I just don't want this one to be gone. I think I like the color of this one a little bit better than the Ulta one because it is a little bit lighter. I think it's a little bit cooler toned. One of them is a little bit cooler toned. I don't remember. But I just really liked this one. I like the little spoolie on it. The other problem I only have with the Ulta one is the stopper does not remove enough of the product. And the gel in that one is a lot more wet than the Gimme Brow one is. The Gimme Brow almost seems like a little bit like a mousse texture. So I think that's why I liked this one just a little bit more. But I mean, it's like $21, $22 for this little thing. And I'm just like, I can't keep justifying this. Like, there's other brow gels out there. I did see Essence was going to be launching one called like Make Me Brows or something like that. And same thing, it's supposed to have little fibers in it to help actually kind of build up your natural brows and make them look fuller. So I think I'm going to try that one too. Otherwise, I do really like the Ulta one. It's pretty good. Like I said, it just pulls out a little too much product. So that's really the only thing. But that is it for my empties. I'm really excited to see what next month brings, just because, like I said, I feel like I have a ton of things kind of laying around that are almost empty, but not quite. So I'm excited to see how next month goes. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!